Hello everyone, welcome back to our Total War 3 Kingdoms 190 expanded mod Zhang Lu Let's Play and our very second episode on the channel. We kick it back into gear in turn 6 in the harvest season of 191. So last time, our very first episode, we just got started. Very solid start here to our campaign. We kind of went through a lot of the basics and introduced ourselves, as well as introducing the faction, the mechanics. We are just now starting our war against Dongzhuo. We're in a very precarious situation. If his armies start to come this way, we're going to be hard-pressed to make it back. We're crossing our fingers pretty much that they don't do that, so that we can take Shangyong quickly and then run back. Yang Ang took this single-handedly. If the bandits make it here, as I suspect they will before us, then we won't be able to take Ba. But he could do it on his own otherwise, except this might require 2 generals. And we have the cash now from doing deals with our vassal master. He's prematurely rushing Shu, so Jialong may actually get to win this fight and then become a problem. If he becomes too much of a problem, takes Luocheng, then we're in trouble up here. We did buy this territory from Liu Yan. We're going to build this. Peasantry income is great for us. We can pick up Shangyong, but I think we hold on to our cash. We'd love to get him, but we are pretty strapped for cash and do have 2 nice, unique strategists already. It's not the end of the world if we don't get him. We'll have trouble keeping him happy without titles anyway. We did not rank up on Zhang Wei from our fight last time. We did get to take a look at all the cool, unique units we get to start with, but he's closer than he would be. What we're working toward with that is getting him flexibility for the replenishment for our own army when commanding. Eventually, Zhang Lu will get reach and flexibility, and probably lead the army when we need to replenish and or go someplace quickly. We get a little bit of campaign movement range from the Overseer here. This set bonuses with Shamoke, who we deleted in turn 1. He's one of the Nanman. We actually have to talk to Liu Biao. We just met him.
Let us approach our problems calmly.
We need to make sure that he is a friend of ours. He's trading with Dongzhuo, so he might actually be happy. He's fine with us, actually. We're going to offer him a lot of food to make sure that this non-aggression pact goes through. We actually are hoping to make some money off of him in the long run. I think the Stone Monkey and the Jade Snake, which we just gave to people, have to go because we really need the cash. Actually, we'll leave this on Yanpu, but Yang An's no longer got lack of purpose. That's going back up, so we're gonna steal his Stone Monkey.
We are listening.
Now the reason we're so intent on getting this deal for a non-aggression pact with him is because he has vassals. Oh wow, he should have vassals. Huangzu has already declared his independence. It's like turn 3 or 4. Turn 6, but like, that was fast. He starts with Cai Mao and Huangzu as vassals. And sometimes they decide that they want to start a war, just like we asked Liu Yan to start a war with the faction. And so we actually want to make sure that we sign this non-aggression pact early on discovering him. And we can get a bit of cash out of this deal too with the Stone Monkey in the play.
Agreeable terms.
What we don't want is this to become an avenue that we also have to defend, because very limited resources. We'll check. Cai Mao wants to be a Liu Biao and is his vassal.
Welcome, friend.
He doesn't want this yet, but maybe in the future. We'll continue. Yeah, we're very precariously expanding here. If Dongzhuo shows up, we'll be in big trouble. Fingers crossed. I think Dongzhuo is going to continue west. Cao Cao is probably bearing down on Luoyang. And therefore, the rest of Dongzhuo's forces... Wow, we may get super lucky. And get to take Danqu and Shanglian. Now, one alternative option we have that's maybe a slightly technically safer path. Yep, they're going at it. That's what we were hoping. They will... Okay. That works out. Jialong is gone. We didn't have to help. Slightly safer path. We go back home. Yang An goes and takes this. But we have a hypothetical chance. We'll go this way. We could get to it next turn this way as well. This is just technically faster.
Attention!
Let's see if we can see the pirates about to take it. Yeah. He's going to take it Danqu, which means he's also going to get Shanglian in this pass before us, so we might actually do the safer option here. Wait on taking Shangyong for Yang Ang to do that job for us. We have to get back home. Can't make it this turn either, so we're going to go back home. We did our job here. I'm going to keep building this. Now, I'm going to recruit Li Xiu into the army, as we want to get him on the field. He's going to be our third general, bringing some archers for us, and then we're going to rush. We can see to Mei Xian. He can also see us. I don't want him to inadvertently see this army, think we're going for him, and then send one to us, but we need to get here as soon as possible. Now that we're rushing, next turn we can walk here and recruit our army. We need to have money to do that, but we also need to build buildings. It's a fun time. And we're out of money. Did we get an ancillary? We're selling it.
Welcome.
Early game is built off of ancillaries almost exclusively. We can get a good chunk of change out of Liu Biao. More than we can get from Liu Yan, I expect.
We are obliged to you for this kindness.
He's like Mr. Moneybags for us. We're going to do that a lot. That's making it possible to build. Even with our assignment, we can't afford a ton. We need this to build up so that it's reducing construction costs, and then get a city and keep building up all of this. Faction support, like we mentioned, is going to be a big problem for public order. That'll go down over time, but it is going to take a second. They have nothing else to do. The Yellow Turban Rebellion formed here from them like raiding these lands. We might actually suggest to Liu Yan,
good to see you,
since he has nobody else to fight right now, that we go to war with them too. He loves this idea. Okay, we can get a lot of good money out of this. We could even get a whole 5k. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Our money problems are solved. We'll have enough for an army, even if it's just mostly peasants. We want to balance these values. Since economic power is going to go up on both. Kind of got to get them like 16.3 or something. 0.2 and 0.1. Hang on. We'll just do this. 16.1. He's just a crazy paranoid man to do this. Also Mr. Moneybags for us right now. We have major faction envy that we're going to have for a long time. We are not a major faction, technically, but we're going to prove everybody that minor factions can become their own dynasties too. And as much as we can get here. There we go.
a reasonable offer.
Okay, really kicked our economy up. Got some extra money. We can afford units next turn. Dongjua likely knows that. Ooh, we can even afford Dialong right now. He probably has good stuff. Yes, he does. We sold him that. So we're going to pick him up. We're not keeping him. He's pissed. He has big satisfaction issues and he's disloyal. We're taking these from him. We might want to recruit him in the distant future. We give him a title that we're not intending to keep him with. He actually developed faction fondness for them. So the funny thing is he's disloyal because he betrayed... I believe he betrayed Liu Yan. That's why he starts with disloyal. And then he got faction fondness because they captured and released him. Just funny how that works. We gave him the title so that he doesn't leave while he's unhappy and then get faction grudge with us for leaving utterly dissatisfied. Then we release him. Don't have to pay his upkeep or the extra title. Mr. Moneybags. Main Mr. Moneybags. We can sell him these. I know this is good for us, but you know, we have to use the Confucian Sage, and our son is like 8 years old right now. It's gonna be a while. Ooh.
Your proposal humbles us.
We got money
Welcome.
for an army next turn.
Come in.
And buildings. We could keep this. We more than made up for recruiting that character. Got like twice as much. And we can give it back to Yang Ang if we really want. He could use this in the meantime. We're gonna swap. We actually can't give it to Yang Ang right now because it's gonna go on Zhang Wei. We need this on for as long as we can. And then it's going to be taken off in favor of this water clock to replenish quickly. Now what we have to hope is that Liu Biao and Cai Mao are busy fighting Huang Zu and don't decide, hey, let's go to war with the Han Empire, and Liu Biao sends this army here and then we don't get Shangyong. He needs to get here yesterday.
Needs rekindling.
Really good deals. Even being this small faction, we were able to manipulate everybody really quickly. We have not met Hu Mao. Nope. We're gonna continue as soon as he takes this.
Get this over with.
He actually likes this quite well. We're gonna do this now while he still feels weak because he's gonna recruit units next turn when he takes that. So then he'll feel a little stronger. I do want to keep him friendly enough. Also get some cash from this. This is all thanks to Alicio's sweet words. Telling everyone how great we are. That's the strategist with the unique background giving us plus 15 diplomatic relations. Not with him, but with other Han factions. Almost 1,000 extra is good with me.
It is agreed.
Alright. Underway. Let's go.
To arm! Lead strongly towards unity. Rejoice, your lord has returned.
Towards victory!
Unification requires discipline. Restore authority. Meditate on peace. Prepare for war.
We have been muted. Oh, we've been muted this whole time. Hopefully you've been able to follow along. We're going to try not to make these mistakes. Ooh, this is great. Okay. We were just talking I'm not sure how far back we lost the mic. That is a shame. We will try not to do that in the future. However, what's going to happen now? Liu Yan's going to fail trying to take these. These guys do build stacks. Some time ago, whenever we lost the mic, technical difficulties, guys. Be gracious with us. It's our second episode.
To war!
We got some really great deals, basically. He might actually try to hit us
To war!
with that retinue.
Follow the heart.
I'm not keen on that. We can't back up from it. We were just too busy talking. We got good deals for all of the things. Declaring war on the Yellow Turbans. The deal with Liu Biao. I had muted the mic so you guys didn't hear me cough, and it didn't work out for us. Dongzhuo himself with a very poor retinue is coming through. What we're gonna do is trick him. We're gonna just barely step out and replenish. We got this whole big army, and we were very happy that we made this choice to pull back and let Yang Ang do this in Shangyong because of exactly this potential scenario.
For China.
So we just stepped out the city. We haven't moved, so we're still getting our mustering bonus. And we're going to ambush.
Let them stumble into our trap.
And then, so that they take extra attrition once they do get here, we're going to pull Yang Zhen out. This is what he was designed for. We're not keeping his retinue, but his background gives extra attrition to hostile forces in the local commandery. And more reserves here. Don't need to give him anything.
Peace through conquest.
I'm kind of worried about Yang Ang here. We got all our buildings going. We got great per turn deals. I think we're gonna do this rather than the... Well, actually, farms is more food, which is more diplomatic currency for us. And we want to build our public order building on the side. That's 2 turns. We're going to cancel this and then re-up it next turn, at which point we'll be able to... we had a reform. We could have reduced the cost even further. It's fine. We're making lots of mistakes because we're embarrassed. Reduce overall construction cost and building upkeep again. That's making this even cheaper. Anything we can do for our economy. We're going to cancel this now. Next turn, while this has still got 1 more turn to go, we'll re-up the assignment and then keep building everything as quack as possible. It quacks like a duck. If it looks like we made mistakes and it sounds like you can't hear us, we forgot the mic.
Good to see you.
Not giving anything away. Didn't meet any new factions. Cao Cao's probably headed this way. Yep, he's got Luoyang. He's gonna get this, and then we'll be able to see him. Now I'm excited to fight Dongzhuo's army himself, if we can actually get the capture on him before he dies from the event. And take his weapon.
Let us talk trade.
Oh, thank God he's asking. This was really awkward. We gave a awkward guffaw when he declared war on the Yoshao pirates right after us getting military access. They probably went immediately south to fight him, and that's fine. We're not doing this.
Very well.
It's nice that he's asking.
Goodbye.
Because we get to say no. Because he's asking, we're nervous that he might demand we do it, and we just don't get a choice. Fighting the Yellow Turbans, they're going to retreat. If he takes this, then the pirates will absolutely just go south. We may actually end up getting a chance at this after all. If we can take this, and then I'll sprint for Yang Ang all the way south. Now, we talk about taking this. And yet he doesn't have
Purge
full
doubt.
health. He hasn't been replenishing on
Resume
forced march.
standard stance.
He's not going to replenish much now because we still have low public order and low faction support. The faction population is actually dropping. These are free buildings. This is a unique one to this location that will reduce recruitment costs for infantry, give experience for all infantry, and give some unique units available for recruitment, but it costs money to build. These ones are free. And this gives public order. It does reduce the income from this spot. I know.
Order
need the money.
will spread throughout.
Oh no. Oh guys. We got hit with crop failure. It's a faction council event from Dongzhuo. He's just ruined all of our food. It's hitting our base food too, which is why this dropped so fast, because our multipliers get hit after that. We have to wait for our food deals to expire. We don't have any way of fixing it.
Act quickly.
With the food going down, reserves go down. When the reserves hit 0, the population drop is going to be insane.
Caution. Douse is the heart's desire.
We have to wait on this.
Moving
They turned
out.
around, it looks like.
Let
They saw the
horse
city and
fill with
realized
laughter.
it was a bad call. They ran away. That's good. Cao Cao might be bearing down on them. We keep Yang Zhen here.
Lying in wait.
We replenished enough.
Towards
We have to go take more
destiny.
cities in order to not replenishing
Remain
just on the other
resolute.
border that much because low population and faction support. Boo. Should have just stayed right there. But we have to take this as quick as possible so that we can make food there now. Oh yeah, this is all gonna be bad. Bad, bad, bad. There might even be a rebellion here.
To war.
In fact, I guarantee there will be. And that'll kill the population too.
Conquest.
Which means Yang Zhen is going to be the one to go south. He's keeping an eye out for us, but we're just going to have to be really careful. Yang Ang can keep an eye out for us, and then... yeah, we only get 3 armies. And that's 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Oh boy. This was the risk with giving all our food away right away for deals, but it doesn't always result in bad stuff like this, but we got hit with it hard. This is for the next 4 turns. And it kills our peasantry income, which is our main source of income. It's pretty pathetic now. Diplomacy is the only thing keeping us alive. Can we see Cao Cao yet? Nope. We have our assignment to do. This becomes all the more important. We don't want to build this city now. Because food? In fact, because food, we might want to do this faster. Swapperoo. We do get our multipliers to food still, so if we can get even more, it'll go up. We'll have the multipliers affecting more food. Get out of this situation. This will be one of the only times in our campaign that we're short on food, I hope. Should be. Thing is, if the Yoxiao pirates don't go south and meet them, we're going to meet Hu Mao. He took Shanglian. We don't have a problem fighting him in the future, but we're going to have to cozy up to him right now. That's lucky. Okay, so Dongzhuo died. Ma Teng and Han Sui also declared war on him, so we're probably safe
Restore
for
harmony.
the immediate and potentially foreseeable future. I'm gonna stop.
Resist the chaos of change.
We don't replenish that much. I'm fine increasing the public
Let
order by our
desire
garrison,
shape and guide passion.
or at least reducing the loss as much as possible. I'm actually
Who
going
is
to
at the
recall him
gates?
and then bring him into Yang Zhen's army. We have military access. We have to stop this rebellion that's going to happen in like 2 turns now. We can build this up. We're not going to fix the food situation before it really hits us pretty hard, but we can build this up again. We have tools, which is the requirement to build this up. Or we could build this up. Or we could do this. I really hadn't intended for this. We want to do this quite a bit. But we're just going to have to do more food. If we have high enough food, he won't be able to do this faction council event. If you're unfamiliar with what a faction council event is, you'll see when we hit second marquee. But basically, you get some options every spring. His option was to ruin our food, and he spent money on that. And it hurts.
Nothing will stop us.
We can't actually do anything to go take this, but we can talk to Humao now. We should be able to see him.
What for today?
He's a courageous warrior, just like most others. Not going to take that marriage. We're waiting for a better marriage. He's got some nice stuff. We're just going to pay for this. We don't need to fight him. We have enough on our hands. Now, this is one of the only situations, now that we're not too worried about now Li Jue. Since the faction leader died, technically he's got a civil war to fight, but it won't be more than maybe one army. If any. And Cao Cao showing up, he's going to be focused on the other threats. If we actually show an army here, he'll send something down to fight us probably, but this is probably secure for the most part for now. Only thing is, we need this food deal to come back. And this one. And we don't have food to give them. If... Ooh. Good general. If Liu Yan demands we fight them, then we don't get treachery. Because he's forcing us to declare war on them. It's not our choice. We need Shangyong.
Fire burns brightly and indiscriminately. But no flame can last forever. Starved of air, it chokes, it splutters, and is then extinguished. The tyrant is dead. Yet in the ashen darkness, the avaricious prowl.
That was the little video, movie clip for us for the event of Dong Zhuo being assassinated. Normally, when we play this game, we just skip those since we've seen them many times before, but first campaign on the channel. Having fun with it, taking our time. This is where we want to have an army here to take a look. Now with the mod, we can't recruit Yang Ang back in one turn. You need a title already just to keep happy. Zhang Lu leveled up too. That's good. We want Zhang Wei to level up. We need Zhang Wei to level up. This hurts so much.
Obey the heart.
Oh. The faction support issue is dropping fast enough. We're not going to get a rebellion right away. We can't recruit Yang Ang back, but we will. Now, this is a little scary if we did get forced to declare war on him. We don't have the city. It won't be ready anywhere close to in time. It's problematic. Hua Xiong, he's one of the ones we let live. He might have just been kicked out of that faction. Then again, because he's not willing to spy for us, he could be a spy. We will recruit him in either event. Sufei is also not bad. Extra campaign movement range when in own C region. I think he starts with timeout. Huangzu. Maybe Huangzu's faction has been destroyed. He gets fire arrows for the army when commanding. It's also cool. We're definitely getting Hwaseong. He has this unique weapon. We're not passing that up. Quite unhappy already. What we're gonna do... Yang Ang could use this weapon. We're gonna do it this way. Yang Zhen gets Yang Ang's weapon. Yang Ang gets Hwaseong's weapon. Hwaseong is going to get a title to flatter him. And as soon as we can... Actually, Yang Ang, you're giving up your ancillary. You'll be just fine. And that will keep him hopefully happy enough as we move forward. We can't reach this just yet. We were going to force march here. They're warning us that this is going to rebel next turn. It's just what's going to happen. We can't fix it. The garrison is replenished enough. They'll be able to handle if the rebels attack right away. Faction support's still going up. It's a precarious situation. What we could do... There's a little movement trick. We need to make Yanpu happy as well. We're gonna give him a title. We don't want turncoats. The AI could actually basically...
My lord,
turn our existing characters into spies. This is our little movement trick. Put 2 generals down. Get rid of the first one that can't move, and then the game thinks this guy has movement range, movement points. Just want to spy and see Mei Xian. See that nobody's home.
It is time to reflect on events.
And then Yanpu can get military supplies for when Yang Zhen is ready. And then Yang Zhen will be this army again, and we'll just keep Yanpu with him. Or Yanpu will lose his lack of purpose. Just being on the field, he'll be plenty happy with this title. And being on the field and leading an army. We can disband Yang Zhen. He's got faction fondness, that's why he's still so happy with us. He started with it. And then we recruit Yang Ang here and deal with the rebellion. What a complicated web.
When drawing a bow,
We're about to hit 0 here too, so the population next turn is going to take a big hit. That was a really painful faction mechanic, or faction council event. In fact,
stand ready.
if we rush him, he can't reach. There's no way Yang Ang will be able to reach. We'll just recruit him where he needs to be. There's the rebel. They know they've got that. They won't win that battle. So when we take Shangyong, they might just be in reinforcement range. Thankfully, the pirates aren't raiding on our land, otherwise that would even further kill the public order. They're just raiding in Liu Yan's land because they're at war. Basi will rebel this turn. It'll happen in the capital. Population's tanking. We've got positive, just barely, in the end turn. From deals going offline and stuff like that. These guys actually have quite a retinue already. So, here's what happens. Yanpu, come back. Yang Ang, I choose you. Like their Pokemon or something. Population 0.
Our cause is just and noble.
They are reinforcing. We'll go ahead and fight this. We'll get to see some of our Zealot militia units. And we'll get a duel with Zhang Wei. Maybe.
Through patience, we will see victory.
There is warmth to be found once battle is done.
That's right.
To battle then, friends. Fight hard and claim victory.
Now,
Mounted nobles!
the garrison is no match for us no matter what. This force is actually more the threat, and they're not really a threat, but we're just going to knock them out before they can get into the settlement and become more of a problem for us. I'm going to set up and then look at our units. No range block chance, so their archers will get to take some shots at us, so we'll move the Gendron defenders with the shields a little further up. We might actually pull these units back so there's not even a chance to shoot at them. Leave a little bit of a front line. These guys also have a bow. In fact, we can actually pull back further. We don't need to be in their range. We have really good range on the Gendron defenders. And then we stick these guys here. We want him to take a duel. Now, in the base game, when you ask for the duel, you get more experience. In the mod, when you get asked to duel, you get more experience. The reason for that is usually the AI deciding what it wants to duel is more risky for you. We'll do probably ranged block chance. We don't get good replenishment at all. There's going to be no population here. That, or we'll buff everybody's damage. Or we could buff both. We just need to make a tighter formation.
Make ready! Steel yourselves!
Ready! Make ready!
Stand ready!
Need to give these archers room to fire. Aim in front of them and over these guys' heads.
Spearmen, attack!
And now we buff everybody.
Steel yourselves!
We're going to leave him open to duels. We'll ask if we have to, but hopefully the incoming general just wants to duel anyway. Stall us.
Prepare!
We're going to look at our units. These are our Zealot D-Militia. A little different from the base game D-Militia. They look sort of like a little bit like the Yellow Turban units or bandits, very disorganized in their unit setup. These are our other unique unit. These are the Zealot Archers, quite a bit different looking with their beads. Decent bow. They got a little sword. For when they get in melee. We don't want them in melee. Ever.
Look out!
Do our buffs.
Enemy reinforcements are here!
Damage. And range block chance. And then we will give everybody 100% range block chance as soon as we can. Do our grouping.
Take heed, warriors! Forming group! Spears! To attention! Prepare!
Their archers have begun to fire. We forgot where our cavalry are. And Li Xiu. They're actually rushing out. That's actually a good thing. Li Xiu needs to level up now too.
Mounted soldiers!
I can't believe we forgot all of that. He doesn't want to duel, unfortunately. We just get free shots on them. We'll go do this now. Kind of a weird situation. Not worried. That charging into that won't be fun. We can just bait them out here. We want to fight way away from the towers. This situation is fine. We need to get into range with our archers before they kind of evade us. They actually have decent archers, even though there's few of them. We need to take them out. We'll send the generals. He's already ready to rout. Oh wow, he's gone. Indeed. Nowhere close to a match. These are nasty too. Moving them to their range setup. These guys are close enough to routing, I'm just going to let Zhang Lu chase them, but everything else we want Zhang Wei to get. These guys are already scared because they know they're losing the whole battle. Liu Xiu may not get any kills because of that, and that's our fault. We're forgetting them out here. It's going to be army losses pretty soon. All of these counted as part of the whole army they start with. These guys are already totally routed. Turn and shoot that. You guys can stop. We even got some shots up with these guys.
Look, the enemy run! Craven!
Yeah, because Zhang Wei can get these kills. He'll get those ones faster. This is kind of a better angle and charge and stuff. Even they're routing, and that's it. Army losses, didn't ever have to fight with them. We'll let them chase now. Actually, we'll just let Liu Xiu chase.
Stand ready! Steel yourselves!
He's not well set up to do that chase, but we're happy with it. That was a terrible charge through the tree. Come get these guys. It's okay if we take a few shots from the towers. We still have one of these. We don't really want to take damage like that. They are trying to route off the field in the opposite direction of us. We're slow in the snow. This is really annoying, actually. We might try to coax them in this direction, actually, really fast. So we don't have to wait forever. Get away from the towers. And then go for the archers. Quickly. Inspiring content, I know. Every little advantage, guys. We need every little advantage. Hopefully we don't run into towers there. Looks like we won't. Zhang Wei may actually chase after them. They're kind of close. We're still busy here, though. Let's see if Liu Xiu gets any of these. We don't have to chase this army's units down. We're just doing it for the general's experience. I mean, every little bit helps. Very clean, very easy fight. It was always going to be, but did that very nicely. Didn't even have to get into the tower range. Yep, he's dead.
Authority has been
Most of his
restored.
retinue's gone. I would be surprised if the Han Empire puts another general in charge of this retinue. Still can't afford to do this. We occupy. We need our Celestial Masters
It
to
will
keep going
prosper
up.
for the better under
We're
my
about to hit the bad tier. Thankfully, this will be a fight where we get
Draw the many together as a whole.
that for... Okay. So... Next thing. We want to get this, but we have a building that unlocks this, and this is going to take care of our satisfaction problems for the immediate future, and that's this building, which we would normally just demolish now and then start building our green buildings, but we can't. The population in this county is now going down as well.
Clarity
Our reserves
shines
are going
the
up, so we
path
won't
to
have
peace.
the public order loss from that, but these guys are gonna recruit another retinue and then we get to fight them. We'll go ahead and do this city build. I know we're worried about food, but that will take a little while. And we need it to be bigger anyway.
Truth is
Start
an
building down
unquenchable
here.
flame.
We're gonna get a rebellion here. We could fix this by exempting them from tax for a turn, but then our reserves will be nuked next turn, so... Yeah, it just is what it is. Cao Cao's taken Hangu Pass. We'll meet him when he takes Hongno. If he takes Hongno. We might meet Yuan Shu now. They're bolting for Qingzhao. I'm happy if either of them takes the Emperor away from Li Tue, because then we can easily go and take the capital without getting the Emperor, because if we get the Emperor, we vassalize the Han Empire, but you can't have the Han Empire as your vassal and be a vassal yourself. Matang destroyed Domao. That went faster than I would like it to. I would like them to kind of like fight each other for a little while, but now they're still fighting Matang or Li Tue, so this is fine. Okay, lots of good stuff. We hit second marquee. This army is recruiting, and we don't want that. We'll take these guys out. If these guys have good traits, we might actually try to recruit them if we can. I don't think we will get to, but same here. Ooh, we could capture that though. There's actually a strategy in the base game where you intentionally try to get rebellions, but we're definitely not doing that. We have plenty more food than we need now that the faction council event's over. We've just been stuck with that for a while. Hwaseong may need a bigger title. Keep him happier. We'll wait another turn. Actually, we wait till after we do this reform. Less desire for higher office and a little bit extra base satisfaction puts them both into good territory for now. Okay, lots of stuff we want. So, first things first.
The honor is mine.
I need to offer you at least 2 food. And request regular payments for them, and we got a deal. Good money. And that way we can hold on to peace with him for a while longer. I'm gonna try and keep this going as often as possible.
This heralds great things between us.
It's like having 2 treaties he would have to break. Not that he won't.
Welcome.
But it is a deterrent. You're short on food now.
Good day to you.
We'll take this. Good value. Take what he can afford. Looks like it's around 175. 4.3 is usually around the good cutoff for the per turn. I know we said we want these balanced, but really we want them balanced if this is going to be more than 4.3, and we still have more than 4.3 over here. You know, 25 it is. This is exactly ready to.
May the heavens smile upon you.
It's good in a way that we get the cash because we kind of need it right now. Now we want food deals with everybody we can.
May our talks bear fruit.
Even you. Okay, so basically just not 3 digits. Oh? Just exactly 3 digits.
An offer pregnant with future promise.
We still got our great per turn deal with Liu Yan from the declaration of war on the Yellow Turbans. That's going to run out eventually, and then we'll be back down to low income, so we just got to keep bouncing around like this. Could have taken this for extra value before.
Good day to you.
I'm fine with having this. Deal labor recruiter becomes all the more valuable. Let's go ahead and look at some other stuff first. We can now do this. That is going for Shangyong, which we gotta get built up. That's being built.
Order will spread throughout.
We can now destroy this. We're not going to do this until we have our other buildings. We're going to destroy this and start with farms. We're just going to go ahead and build the small city now. We have 20 food, so even if we got hit with 20 food, we'll be fine. These are also great generals we want to recruit. Anguo was the other unique we were talking about. He showed up. Fang Yu has great stuff. Okay, we want lots of things here. This is going to be challenging to do, but we're going to make it happen. Okay. Young 1-1 is actually an amazing administrator. She also gets all the buffs that we want, and she's a champion. She gets extra resolve. We're definitely getting that. We're definitely getting her. Get a unique bow and a shaman. It's all the candy at the candy store. Now, I actually want to try to keep this if we can. He's a great general as well. Extra melee evasion for spear infantry, and you know we use that. Unbreakable when defending on campaign maps, so we can actually put him on defense. We can sell that and go for a second one. Might have to sell more.
Welcome.
Mr. Moneybags, we're doing a thing. Can you help us? We can always sell the
We are obliged to you for this kindness.
other stone statue. We keep giving this to poor Yang Ang. Ooh, we give it to Hua-Xiong. We're gonna fix his title instead. I know. We'll put these generals on the field if we can afford it. He got a big retinue, so that's not happening anytime soon. Hua-Xiong probably also has... No, he doesn't. He could go on the field. If he's not a spy, we're not worried about it. As soon as he goes on the field, if he's a spy, we have issues. We also can get some post-battle loot income from fighting these armies. Something to consider. We're not booting these characters. We actually want to keep everybody that we're recruiting here, except maybe the clerk. Wu Anguo is joining us. Yang Anwan is joining us. We'll do actually both now. They both have small items. We're going to steal this. This we're actually keeping for the future too. That's quite useful. Yeah, she's quite upset. It's okay. We're going to give you a job soon. And Wu Anguo as well. His satisfaction issue is going to be no problem for us. Agwe maybe could also fulfill that role. Extra food. There's things we want to do. First things first.
Welcome. Come in.
The two of these combined will be worth about 1,000. Almost. One short.
A kind and considered offer.
Attention.
Okay. Now we'll get a little refund from this as well. We're counting pennies everywhere. Okay. Rank up. 3 admins, 1 more assignment, and we want more armies and spies and stuff, but this is more important right now.
Purge chaos.
Now, Young 1-1. I need you to make happiness in this commandery and build their population faster. Totally focused on peasantry income, which she can get the next level. She gets extra industry as well. It would have been better for her to administrate Basi, I think. So that was a mistake. It's fine. Agwe is also good. He's gonna administrate over here. This retinue is actually more important over here though. Happy accident. He just has this. This is free while it's the administrator over there. He can still get this for us if we want him to stay here. This is fine. 1 unit of spear infantry to help him right now. Nothing else to give him. He's going to be just happy in this job. Yan Pu, who is off assignment right now, but will be still being recalled, will get this job as the admin of Hanzhong. We can still afford to go pick up Fan Yu
Law must rule.
and steal her item. This got bound. I want it. We could try to suicide her into something. Han Empire was stupid and gave this to her. trying to keep her happy even though it doesn't give satisfaction, because they just looked at the quality and gave it to her. What we'd have to do is suicide her into a force and then have her die fighting it. I hope we don't lose the bow. I'm not willing to do all of that. We only have so many armies. And she's gonna have resilience for being legendary and expertise. Have fun with that bow. We're happy to take the shaman anyway. Anguo we're gonna have to fix satisfaction for with the title. Like attendant, which we can give him next turn. Hwaseong just left this title, so it's on cooldown. Zhang Lu can actually steal the weapon. And we smack people really hard with lots of armor piercing damage. This is actually better attack rate by a lot, and we're not likely to hit stuff with heavy, great armor piercing damage needed, so we'll just hold on to it for him. If he becomes a turncoat, I'd rather not also lose the weapon. We don't want him to become a turncoat anyway, but... Alright. Could have given it to him too. Actually, I don't think they let the Vanguards have it. We can auto-resolve, but maybe we can get a duel. These will be the last two things we do before we end the episode. It's been quite busy. We had to deal with a really nasty faction council.
At the ready! Ready! Go, go! Our hidden men have been seen! Move out quickly! The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
We might duel. We might not. We'll do it at the very end. This unit's going to be hard for him to deal with because they're heavy spears. We don't want to get dismounted. She's got a nasty ability too that could do a lot of damage to us. I'm going to keep charging into their rear, wherever that is. Can roar. Get them to rout. Chase them all off, and then maybe we can duel. We have a weapon. Better melee evasion. She has a little more health. She doesn't get the heal ability that the yellow turban healers can get. We actually want to get rid of the retinue entirely. We'll just go take this and then chase them down and then come back. Now the reason for this is because the rebellion gets to stick around as long as the retinue is alive, and they'll just keep recruiting stuff that Young Ren eventually won't be able to deal with. That will take care of them. He'll get credit for all the kills if the whole army is destroyed anyway. We could just play it safe here. Duel is a little risky. She has faster attack rate, so I think she puts out more damage than us. We lost a little health, so yeah, we just go and smack her. Get her to rout. She did a big smash. Whoa. Hello. What? That is wrong. We're gonna rematch. We're not gonna do that too much, but yeah. I think what happened is she hit us with the ability. It killed our morale. We don't want to lose Yang Ren. Our mistake. Have to do this again. It's fine. These things happen.
Our hidden men have been seen.
Yeah, she has this ability we forgot about. It kills 50 morale. It's supposed to be used on units. She used it on us. We'll just have to like charge her, make her think we're gonna stand right next to her, and then evade it, because we don't have that much morale. When we lost a little bit of health and we're fighting her, we were worried about it. Okay, you're gonna make us go chase around this, which is annoying. Don't want to get hit by this tower. And oh, they took it back. We'll go to the tower that we took. We're very evasive chasing the unit. And then zigzagging is evading a lot of the tower shots too. Not all of them. Wow, we got into the range of this one. Clever play. Yeah, the healers can be a problem with that if we don't have more than one general. Because if he routes at all, he's the only unit routing, and then the game's like, all your units are routing, so they win. We have 69 morale. Nice. Don't want to get dismounted because we have to do our charge thing with her. We can just keep charging her and smacking her when we finish up with these guys. Yeah. Normally if we lose a battle, we'll just accept the results, but we're so early into this campaign that would ruin us. No, she smashed us again. We're gonna rout? No, we're not. We stand still and wait for the effect to end. That is just nasty. It's a huge cooldown, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. We can smack her until she leaves. Our cooldown comes back faster. Ours is only 18 though. We don't want her to stick around. She's probably gonna get away. Yep, she's faster than us. Probably has reckless and energetic or something like that. Oof. We had a decent chance of capturing her. We could have given him the shaman to make sure of it, but we can always chase her down a second time. That was way tougher than we thought it would be.
Order has been restored.
We did catch her.
They deserve nothing less.
We
Free
ransom.
the prisoners.
Public order's finally going back up. What a nightmare. You can meet up with him. We'll do a little trick to make sure they don't lose military supplies by merging the armies. We're happy to have the two armies together. We need him kind of patrolling over here anyway. He might as well join us for this fight.
Order will spread throughout.
We're gonna come out and do it ourselves.
With heaven.
I don't think they retreat. They're a rebellion for this commandery. Really good capture chance on both of them. I'm fine releasing and then following up the fight. We probably won't catch all the units either. They've got cavalry that will run faster than we can catch them, and we're not willing to run through towers, so which they have set up because of the fort.
Horses, stand ready.
Yeah, we're not starting in the forest downhill.
Stand ready.
These guys are going to tank shots for us as we get close.
Ready.
Zhang Lu will also make sure that we can get some shots off. We don't have fire arrows, so we can't burn anything down, and even if we did, it's raining. Most unfortunate. We're gonna probably not get our shots off, we just don't have the range. We do.
The time has come. Cheer, warriors.
Just intermingle all of them. The ones in the middle will have faster speed, but it's whatever. Just stick these guys in between.
To attention.
These guys are just in case of emergency.
Ready.
You know something? Li Xiu can get some routing units that route the other direction, if we remember. And have time. Now what we hope is that Zhang Wei can get some duels here. Zhang Lu maybe.
Prepare. Ready. Raise spears. Make ready.
Take heed, warrior.
Yang Ang will help us mop them up.
Look! Our reinforcements are on the field!
They both have inner fire, so we're... Oh no, that's Sacred Chant. He has inner fire. We're not going to duel him. Extra melee attack rate and hit chance. Even with a low level weapon, he's kind of scary. For that reason, we'd actually like to capture him and employ him, but he probably won't do that. Won't work with us right away. They won't take duels while we're unbreakable. We just run in to avoid getting shot at. One of these guys, right now they're both improving the movement speed, which while we're completely immune to range damage is a good thing. We don't need to get shot by those, so we'll tighten up a little. And right around now is when we swap to the ranged block chance buffs.
At the ready.
We're gonna get to shoot.
With speed.
Now we want the one without inner fire.
I will
We have
defeat
great
you.
weapons, so maybe we even beat him.
The time has come.
He has good melee evasion. His attack rate is 33, ours is 24. We have great base damage and armor piercing damage. We could probably still duel him. I might just be really, really nervous for no reason.
The time has come.
We all need to shoot that unit, make it route. We are still taking damage to these guys, I know, but they're tanking all the shots for the rest of our units. We could charge them. They have these unbreakable units we actually need to shoot at.
For China.
They will pose a big problem as they won't route and they'll pin us here. These are also unbreakable. Zhang Lu can come start dealing with the unbreakables. Yang An can come and help too. He's on the field. He's got the great weapon now. If he wants to duel him, we could absolutely chunk him that way. There's a title to earn for winning 2 duels in a row though, so we might try that. These guys actually have decent armor piercing damage, so we don't want to leave Zhang Lu just sitting here. We want to keep charging him through like we did before. He's going to try and smack us. Maybe? I think we do take the duel. We fully healed from winning the duel. They're not asking to duel because they're in a poor position. They're retreating from here, so I think we rush in and kill the archers. We got to be careful still. They're not braced. The charge is fine. We want to actually take this point. They were going to charge us.
The enemy unit flees. What cowards?
The chanters are going to buff everybody.
Kill them.
We're not in range of that.
Stand ready.
They are.
To attention.
We can now do this. We'll keep them mixed. It's not full coverage, but it's fine.
Fight.
Roar.
You are weak. Attack.
Hit everyone. These will route. We'll get to push out this way and avoid the spears.
Do not relent.
You work on the militia.
Take heed, warriors.
We are winning this fight easily, so I was overreacting.
The time has come.
Destroy them.
These guys aren't spears, even though they look like spears. They have the Gwyn, just like our units do, so
To battle.
they're not actually good against cavalry.
Run.
And keep dealing with the yellow sky heralds. Easily won that. Good. Extra
We have
experience
killed
twice.
an enemy general.
Now, we're no longer getting shot at. We did take some casualties, especially to our cav. We don't want to fight spears. We don't need to fight spears. Archers have lost range. Licio's getting ready to take these guys. We put him in a good spot for it. We wouldn't mind getting rid of everybody here in the one go. They're starting to get army loss except for the unbreakable units, which we can just fight here and let Licio and Zhang Lu get the rest of the kills. We'll have them dismount. They'll fight faster this way. We can charge too, that's fine. Get a lot of hits here. Charge this unit. We have lots of targets, it's not like we don't have things we want to hit. A little worried about the arrow range, but forested, so protected from the arrows a little bit. See, we haven't won yet because this unit is unbreakable. They're still around. We can back off. We don't need to be where we are right now. I know we're not getting shot, but a little nervous. We're close to towers. Don't chase out. Just take the tower. Take that tower. Corner towers. At least this corner tower, they're routing that way. Licio's gonna get those guys. Zhang Lu will get these guys. That's 2 units, so maybe we just let these guys do this. Licio actually can't catch all of these guys. Most of them are completely gone though. Even the horses, I think. They need to be 1/10 of their unit size or less. Get the chanters. We might have gotten shot a bit by this, but it's okay. We took very little damage from our duels and we healed all of it up. We're fine to just sit here. While the other 2 that need the experience more than everybody else go get the kills. We need to make sure Licio is still chasing that unit. Good. Zhang Lu, as soon as he's done knocking these guys out. Hang on, slow down. There's not a big... I think he's done. He's done. Those guys are gone. We need to get rid of a bunch of these now. They routed with most of their unit. Dual wielding axes is taking them down quick. Probably won't get all of them. We might have a follow-up fight to do. Yep. If you can get 1 or 2 more kills, it's worth it. The strategist is a little hard to level up because they're not naturally around to kill units. Very fragile themselves. I do think Zhang Lu gets at least 1 level up from this. He was close to leveling up already. Yep. No resilience for those guys.
Each victory brings stability to the realm.
Income is good.
Set them loose.
Might as well.
They are no threat.
Leveled up.
Proof of heaven's blessing. Draw
Twice.
the many together as a
Perfect.
whole.
Now we get replenishment. We'll let him do this because we'll be off the path this way.
Unleash fury!
And we want them to go back home. Auto-resolve here is just fine.
Fight with utter belief, and you will be undefeatable!
Same thing.
I will show
Money.
mercy this time. My fire is rekindled.
He got a level up. We're not too keen to level him up super fast, as he will also be... Now we got military crackdown. The public order is positive, but it's very low.
Act
Faction
quickly.
support is gonna go away, and then we'll get positive and growth again. This is also nice because we got some wins. It put us back into the good tier. We need to reverse this loss quickly. We're losing 26 a turn. We need to build here. We have another assignment now. We actually want Yan to get peasantry income here. I know it's... Well, actually it is still higher here. We can reverse this building to this, which will give more income. But not now, because that's a lot of public order loss. Anguo has nothing to do. We can bring him out. Maybe he gets along with Yang Ang. Yep. This will keep him happy. For a little while. He can leave.
Welcome, my lord. You grant me a kindness in calling, my lord.
That should also give him some happiness. We can give him things. He's gonna get this title. We can give him senior officer now and then swap it down. I just don't want him to have such low satisfaction so that maybe Li Jues flips him. Okay. I can get this still. We don't need it. Alright. We'll do end turn here and save at the end turn. And then kick back into here next time. We covered a lot of ground. We had a nasty faction council event that really hurt us, but we're doing alright. Bit of a longer second episode, but we had some battles we needed to do. Got some titles. These are all good things. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, do consider giving a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts if you enjoyed these battles, if you have any tips, pointers, or thoughts. We are veterans, but we always take advice and feedback. But thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye!